Poopsies, it's me, Tony Bomboni ASMR. Welcome back. Before this begins, if you are new here, welcome. If you're brand new, welcome to the Poopsie tribe. We are a family of baby Poopsies. So, if you want to be a Poopsie, subscribe, tap the bell, and hit all notifications. And if you'd like, check my website as well. It's an additional service I offer my Poopsies who want to go beyond with their support on just watching this channel alone. It's fine if you do. Thank you for all of you so much. You are what makes this channel and even my website possible. But that's available always for you on there. I offer so many countless services like OnlyFans, Patreon, Cameo, my book, my merchandise, my ASMR albums, which you need to definitely check out. And other services as well. You can use those coupon codes. Okay, so let's begin. And so today I will be snipping with scissors and tweezing. That's how, if you could like magnify the sound of plucking times 100,000, I would think the sound of pulling hair would sound something like. So we're going to be plucking and snipping away what no longer serves you. Anything that no longer is supposed to be in your life. Alright, so I have my handy dandy pair of titanium scissors, and I love the thick sound it makes, like just a good Westcott titanium steel scissor. Just, I love it. And then these new tweezers I bought. These are actually the first men's tweezers I've ever bought. Yes, I have bought women's tweezers this whole time. Oops, oh well. They still worked amazing. Honestly, I would probably say even better than the men's, because the men's is, I don't know, the shape is kind of odd. And it took a little bit more force to pull, because I have to it takes more force to close it down than women's do, but whatever. They still work amazing. Basically they broke, so I had to get new ones, and now they're silver. And my tweezers are very important to me. I need good quality ones, because I do this maybe 2 to 3 times a week, so it's of utmost importance to my life. So yeah, there we go. Anyways, if you don't have a good pair of tweezers or scissors or both, go get your life. What are you doing still here? I'm playing with you guys, but we're going to be plucking away first everything that's been just bothering you, honestly. Okay, as of late, I feel as if a lot of people are bothered by a lot of things, and we pick up of the energy from each other, right? So, we want to get to the root issue first, though, and plucking does that. Snipping is nice, but it temporarily gets rid of a problem. The snipping is for more something else. The snipping is for other types of attachment. We'll get into that, but the plucking, oh, honey child, you just wait and see. It's gonna hurt a little at first, right? It always does. Snipping with scissors doesn't hurt at all, right? It doesn't hurt to get a haircut, right? We don't scream every time we're at the hair salon. Otherwise, well, I don't think anyone would go. But imagine if the hairstylist went one by one, all your hair. Oh my gosh. But that's kind of how it's gonna feel, right? We're gonna just get rid of what bothers us now. You have a lot of things bothering you lately on your plate. You have a lot that you seem to want to get rid of, but you can't. Okay, that's what I'm sensing here in my spirit. I feel as if you are in a mode of being where you want to avoid certain things or people, and maybe that happens to you defines who you are. It structures your character, but we can reprogram that if needs be. As long as you're aware, you have everything you already need. Alright, yeah, that was a lot, but I think I got most of it. I do want to get maybe those little baby ones, kind of like baby hairs, like that, just in case they grow into something greater. We just want to be safe. We don't want this to sneak up on us years from now, months from now. We don't have to avoid. No, we can just go and face on, tackle our fear and challenge. We don't need to torture ourselves. We don't need to do that anymore. We can just do, right? Okay, so we're gonna kind of trade in and out, right? I'm gonna go with the scissors and then the tweezing, because if I keep tweezing, it's gonna feel very uncomfortable. You're gonna feel like you're on fire, so we're gonna take a break, and now we're gonna just snip, snip, snip. And what's one thing we want to snip? Attachment, right? Maybe a craving, a desire. We just want to snip that cord right now. Snip those etheric cords that hold us on and tie us and attach us to another human. Okay? We don't want to cling on to things that are not eternal. Alright. But what can we hold on to? Our soul connection, right? We can keep that. That's part of our humanity, but let's not overwhelm and overbear ourselves with things we cannot change. Alright. We can let this go now. Snip those blocks. Snip those things holding you back. They're all gone. It's taking me a bit of time because it's like I'm seeing all the wiring within in your brain, and I'm like, let's snip that wire right there, that purple wire, then that blue wire, then that white wire, the red or the yellow. Let's give it a shot. How about both? Yep, that was the right answer. You just know. You just know what to get rid of in your life. You don't need to overthink it. You know intuitively what you should be doing best for yourself, for your greater, highest, ultimate good. You know what those things are. I don't need to go into details. You just know. I feel like you know. Back to the tweezing, plucking scenario. What else do we really need to get rid of? Bondages and dependencies, right? What's holding you back? Maybe it's your job. What are you relying so deeply on, investing most of your time and energy on, that you don't necessarily have to? Okay, let's focus on your wants and your desires, but a healthy desire, not an attached craving desire. Let's focus now on what it is exactly that's best for you, not exactly what it is you want. Maybe this is something you need. Let's connect with that spiritually now while we extract the things that are holding you back from seeing clearly what it is that you need to do next. The more I expose, the more deeper layers I see. You are definitely meant here for a greater higher good. Maybe you are here to activate the light codes. Maybe you are here us now receive from someone else. Sometimes the same person when they realize what they're doing. But that's rare. So let's focus on that now. But now let's just focus on that more. Let's just be, okay? We don't need to focus anything now. Unless you want to, of course, let your mind work. This is your own session, so your mind will wander as I'm talking. I know a lot of times listening to videos, they're talking and I'm like zoning out or relating it to my own experience, which most of us do. Even in conversation, we're eager to start talking. We're eager to say what we went through in relation to what they did, or how it connects with our image, our story. But we forget sometimes to deeply connect with others, so let's pull those things that prevent us from deeply connecting with others as well. Alright. I'm going to give you a moment while I get some water. Sometimes we need to take a pause. Okay? And allow ourselves some time. Alright? Better. Are you operating now on this new existence? Are you beginning to understand how much more is out there for you? Okay, it doesn't have to make sense either. I'm just saying what is coming through. So, let's continue with the snipping. Let's snip away anything that detaches us from connecting to our higher selves. Anything that does not enable us to connect with that part of who we are. That part that is supposed to allow us to connect. Okay? experience, that we won't get anything out of it, that we just wasted our time. We can pull that away. We can snip it away. We're literally so worried over nothing that we don't need to experience that. We don't need to carry that on. We already carried on the weight of so much. Why, oh why would we do that to ourselves? Why would we continue to carry further weights and burdens? There's so much that can bring you down. Maybe even you've carried so much weight and burden that you're not even realizing you're doing it until you're having an awareness. That's why I say awareness is key. So let's see what else I see here. Oh, pain. You have so much pain in your body. Some of you, it can just pull it right out. It could be emotional pain as well. Any heartbreak, they say you can't heal from heartbreak. Yes, you can. We're going to rebuke that now. We're going to take that right out. We're going to take that misinformative belief right out of our system. Yes, you can heal from within. You can renew and restore yourself fully like nothing ever happened. Like nothing ever happened. Some of you are grieving a loss. Some of you are grieving a loved one mostly. Mostly seeing loved ones and family. We're not taking them away from your life, we're just taking away the grief. That's all we're doing now. No more grief. No more grief. It's just gone. Boom. Just like that. Gone. Out. 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 Out you go. Cravings. A lot of people have cravings, so we're gonna have to snip this one. More cravings. I thought I got rid of this one. I'm gonna have to. I mostly see ice cream and pizza. Don't worry, it's not that serious. I don't blame you either, but let's have healthy cravings, but let's also crave in a healthy way, meaning we can crave these things once in a while. Nothing wrong with it. We can snip away the guilt behind that as well. Maybe we have a weight loss goal or a diet journey plan. Who cares? Let's not feel guilty about cheating a day. Who cares? Oh my gosh. Enjoy that McDonald's. Who cares? Let's let go of any unhealthy, toxic expectation of ourselves to be perfect. We can release this now. We are beautiful the way we are with all our delicious curves. Girl, I know I got some. People don't believe me. They're like, oh my god, you're so skinny. I literally have stretch marks on my knees and my behind, like literally. Like, we're all made equally different and we are all wonderful just the way we are. Who cares? We don't need to have stretch mark cream or, stop drinking a soda because someone guilt tripped us because they are going through guilt themselves. We can clip that endless cycle of guilt once and for all, and even ancestor guilt. And how much better does that feel, knowing that we did that and gone? I hope you feel better, poopsies. Thank you so much. Just something I feel like a lot of you have been going through lately. Maybe let me know in the comments if I was right. But it's not about if I was right or not. I could care less about if I was right. What I care about is you being well on your way to what you need for your growth.